When it all seems like small, sing along to outlaw into that feeling with just getting started. When the nights get cold, and the rain is got you far in the head. Just dream about that moment when you look yourself right in the eye. And you say, I wanna dance, the music's got me going, nothing I can stop the move.
What's up? It's your boy Big Rich coming to you once again from the shadow of the big house in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Oh, Nelly! After a stressful selection Sunday, the Michigan Wolverines men's basketball team has officially gotten their permission to dance. Holy smokes, folks. After a crushing defeat, maybe I shouldn't say crushing, but disheartening defeat to the Indiana Hoosiers, the Michigan Wolverines were left to sweat it out to see if they would, in fact, be granted that permission to dance. And man, oh man, I, for one, am glad that we got in. It might have been by the hairs of our chinny chin chin, but we're in and we're ready to rock and roll. Joining me tonight to preview the Michigan Wolverines 2022 NCAA tournament opening game. First, as always, producer Jay Beesnass.
Oh, it's a glorious time to dance, isn't it? Isn't it? I called this 11 spot. People doubted me. There's some people on this panel who won't even show up admitting that we were in the dance, ready to dance. Let's dance. Permission to dance granted.
Holy smokes. Wow. Producer JP coming in with a little bit of sizzle right from the get-go. Next, joining us. Holy smokes. He's multitasking here, folks. He's got a lot on his plate, but he's made some time for you and for us. The one, the only, nameless guest.
At first, I have to admit, I regretted even joining. I was tired, exhausted. I'm in my nameless basement doing some late night work. While I'm down here, I like to put right off to the side. I might as well bring up my Michigan props. Go blue, baby.
Oh, look at those blue and amazing blue balls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. From our many trips, golfing up at the mothership, Radrick. Thank you, JB. And, U of M course. But I will say the producer is earning his money today. Excellent song selection. Excellent call with confidence last time we were on here. I was right there with you. I'm not going to pretend I wasn't sweating along with everybody else in Michigan Nation. I could not imagine the horror show that unfolded, but I did agree with you that we would be in, that we had done enough, and I'm glad the selection committee concurred. So let's get it on.
Let's get it on indeed. Holy smokes. Guys, come on. Let's be honest, though. It was not a comfortable Sunday watching all those other games go down. A lot of, Cinderella stories popping up. Every time somebody lost a conference tournament final, like the ACC Duke versus, was it Vatek?
Yes.
I was like, you got to be kidding me, Duke. Duke, why do you make me hate you even more? Oh, when Duke lost and Vatek snatched one of the automatic bids, I was angry. And then Davidson versus Richmond. I thought I wouldn't have to give a hoot about that game. But then all of a sudden, Davidson, and you know what? We got to call it like it is. Davidson has a star swingman from South Korea. And my man played like poop. He played like poop. Holy smokes. He was like 1 for 9, dude. He was 1 for 9. I was like, what is going on? Come on. Oh, somebody get him another bottle of kimchi to recharge or something, boy.
Oh, gosh.
He was lacking all types of spikes and missing all kinds of shots. And then Davidson lost, and then the Richmond Spiders snatched up another automatic bid, and I was like, this does not look good for the Michigan Wolverines. But like you said, the selection committee came through. Michigan was not even in the first 4, but they were ranked, as producer JB predicted, an 11 seed, pegged to go against the Colorado State Rams.
Is that a Ram?
I think they're the Rams.
Yeah, they're the Rams.
Gentlemen, what are your thoughts going into this game to kick off the 2022 NCAA Championship Tournament?
My initial thought after I was screaming at the TV with our 11 seed, knowing full well that we had not have to be the first four, is the following. If they don't come out strong for this coming game and just literally beat down Colorado State, there's something wrong with this program, because you cannot come off that Indiana loss where we're up by 17 points, fail to finish the game, and then tell me you're going to come into this first game and just take it lackadaisical. I don't think that's what Coach Howard is all about. I don't think our Phil Martelli, the Mafia King, would allow that to have happen also. And they had to watch that Big Ten tournament at home because they didn't achieve what they needed to do. So I think fully rested. There are rumors right now that Devontae Jones is not going to play that first game because apparently he got injured in practice this week. So there are rumors going around already of that happening. I had to put it out there. My sources tell me that it is possible. But honestly, we don't need him to win. And everyone on that team should be able to adjust without them. We did it without Hunter Dickinson to actually win against OSU. We can do it without him. And I think it's a perfect game to be able to do that because we can match up pretty well with them and try to do this. But I just want to see an outright domination this first game. Show us what you got. We're in this win-loss pattern. This is the win. So let's get it.
So not going to have as much to add on there, but I'll piggyback right off of that, where my initial reaction was, of course, just gratitude, relief, and ecstasy for just getting in. And then, man, boy, did we look out on the draw. I mean, no disrespect to Colorado State, but, you know, this works out okay for us. So a slight favorite, whatever, you know, everyone's probably seen the line by now. But like you said, the matchups are there. I think we can do enough with our bigs. I mean, we've had games where Hunter was the man and Musa. These young guys, come on. This is the moment. Couple of these guys step up. We're in for some pleasant surprises, at least for this one game. The makings are all there. Happy prediction. So yeah, I like the draw. I think we're very fortunate on multiple accounts. Now we have to deliver, and I think we will.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I don't know if we will or won't. I won't go into that just yet. I'll just put this out there though. Producer JB, we've had two common opponents versus this Colorado State team. How did we fare versus how did they fare?
We both, CSU and U of M, played UNLV. Mm-hmm. We decidedly handled UNLV. Our non-conference schedule, we took care of business, except for the people who were really tough that we had to go up against. I mean, we went up against Arizona, went up against Seton Hall. All these teams are. I don't know that,
but our common opponents, how do we do?
Our common opponents, UNLV, we handled mightily. I think we won by like 12, 13 points. And then San Diego State, we crushed them. They're in the same conference as CSU, so they played twice each, and CSU lost all of the games. So I feel like we know how to handle those kind of teams, and they don't know how to handle us. So I'm pretty confident on us being able to dominate.
Well, there you go. One stat that jumped out to me that they were saying that CSU sometimes has problems with speed. So it worries me if you say that Devontae is going to be out, because he was getting much better at controlling the tempo, for us. So if Devontae's out, then we're going to have to look to Frankie. And let's be honest, Frankie Collins knows how to push it real good. You know what I mean? Only thing, though, is sometimes Frankie only got one speed, and that's full speed ahead. You know what I'm saying? So if it is true that Devontae is going to be spending some time on the bench, it's going to be up to Frankie and Eli Brooks to help control the tempo for the Michigan Wolverines. That being said, I tell you, I think you mentioned it before, producer JB. This is an opportunity for the Michigan Wolverines to really show the world that they are angry about what happened in that Big Ten tournament, that they are willing to keep fighting and get things back on track. Because that second half versus Indiana outworked them, out hustled them. When they ratcheted up their defense a couple notches, for whatever reason, Michigan didn't match that increase in intensity. And we lost that 17-point lead, and we lost that game. If there's one thing to take hope from that, though, is that even with all that, despite all that, we still had a chance to tie or win the game late into those last possessions if it weren't for a couple careless turnovers. So I do take some solace in that fact. But I'm hoping that the Michigan Wolverines have had time to stew over that what happened at the Big Ten tournament, and that is kindling up an intensity that bubbles up now that the NCAA tournament is about to start, and that they could take it out on that first opponent, being Colorado State. Gentlemen, what is your prediction for this game then, given the facts that we've stated so far?
DSU, this is their first time being in the tournament for like 13 years, I think, or something like that.
Wow.
So none of these kids on this team know what the tournament is about. Obviously, we were in the tournament last year, should have gone further than we did. So we have the veteran leadership and experience to know what's going on. Our coaches know what's going on. It's all there for the taking. I'm predicting an 80-58 victory over CSU. 80-58.
Wow.
40 in the front, 40 in the back.
All right. I'm going to modify mine. I think an informal prediction that I issued just when we were chatting around, I had it a little bit higher, but I'm going to downshift a little bit. Also with the new knowledge that we might not have our primary ball handler possibly playing in this game. So I'm going to go 68-60. I saw a little scouting report that this team is a very highly efficient offensive team. That's where their bread is buttered, and they are plotting in their style. And I'm not so sure we're going to be running up and down like with offensive firepower. We'll see. I do predict a victory, and we'll make some free throws and pull away just a little bit more at the end. 68-60.
68-60 versus 80-50. What was it? 52? You said
58.
Oh my gosh! Wow, talk about two sides of the spectrum. I, for one, believe that the Michigan Wolverines are going to be able to get out and get running, despite the fact that whether or not Devontae Jones is able to play, hopefully he is. But I think the Michigan Wolverines are going to get out, get running. But I hate to say it, but it's going to come down to a couple things. But one of the biggest things is Caleb Houston. Is Caleb Houston going to be able to hit a shot? Because if our starting lineup is going to be going against 4-on-5 with Caleb Houston not hitting any shots, it's going to be tough it's going to be tough, but I think we'll still pull out a victory. But if Caleb Houston can start hitting some shots, it's going to be easy breezy, St. Tropez. Okay. It's going to be a nice little vacation. And I think the Michigan Wolverines are going to win 72-56. Put it in. 72-56.
You basically copied my score.
No way. I'm not going all the way to 80. No. Come on, let's
you
not
went
get crazy.
You went 6 points more. 6 points less, and you're telling me I'm crazy.
Come on, I gotta fine tune it, baby. I gotta fine tune it. You know what I mean? We don't take these things lightly. Anyway, gentlemen, we're hoping for the best. Come this Thursday, it's an early game, so hopefully you'll be able to get out of work and catch a couple of these catch the action live as it happens. For now, we turn it over to good old BTS.
Oh, yeah.
raise our glasses. We say, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. What do we say? We say go blue and let's get it done. Let's get it done. Shall we? Go blue.
Go
Go blue, baby.
Blue. Go blue.